Yeah, I'm going on a trip.
Oh, where are you going?
GenCon.
What's GenCon?
What is up, guys? This is GenCon 2019. Just got here and there is nobody here. This is Wednesday, the eve of the main event, and there's quite a few people here still, even though nothing's going on. We have booths set up for purchasing GenCon gear, but that's about it. People are picking up their badges, so yeah. Alright, good morning. This is day one, the morning of the convention, 7:30. Trying to get out early, try to get a spot. I got the exhibitor badge, so I'm gonna get in 2 hours early. The doors open at 10, so hopefully I can get there and hopefully get a game before the gates even open. And then after that, come back outside to the doors to watch the crowd enter. That's the goal anyways. Alright, see ya. There it is. Hey, I'm with Randy and Ellen Hervey. Wow.
You call me Ellie. My dad calls me that.
Oh man. What's up, guys?
Hi.
How's it going?
Real good. Why are you hiding behind me?
I'm not
Get in
hiding.
here, man.
I'm looking.
This is awesome. We are here. What is it? 9:30 right now.
Our first GenCon. His first
Gen
GenCon.
Con,
You
yep.
were the first one in line, buddy.
First one in line to
That's
get
so
like
cool.
a
He
I'm
tags
so
on
excited.
Instagram. I love that.
He's like, where's everybody moving around?
So what are you guys excited for here?
Well, I wasn't terribly excited necessarily about Black Angel, but I just, now that I've heard so much about it, now,
And
I'm
you
like,
got it
maybe
in
I
your
should
bag.
be.
So here, look that way.
We're gonna have to play or something.
That'd be amazing.
And then,
I am most excited about talking to strangers.
Nice.
It's a problem.
yeah, honestly though,
Hi.
like people.
For stranger.
I don't even know this guy. And I'm like, hi.
So what should
so
I do?
fun.
What's one thing on your list that
Talk
is
to
a
us.
top priority?
Check.
Talk to us. Yeah, that's probably one. Good
Check,
thing,
number
good thing you
one.
got that out of the way
Nailed it.
first.
Nailed it.
I don't know. Like I want to walk up and down like that's what I
Everything
mainly
and
wanna
see
do.
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your time and look stuff. Hi.
No,
No, you're not at all.
You could be on it.
Yeah.
How's it
Get
going?
in here.
Handsome house?
What's happening? You here early in the hall Thursday morning?
Got Black
Got it.
Angel.
Very cool.
It's 11 o'clock and we're already hungry. Gotta get some food. So we're headed to the food trucks. And wish us luck, because there's going to be a huge line. Look at this line.
Reavers of Midgard is the sequel to Champions of Midgard, set in the same universe as that game. In Champions of Midgard, you were trying to become the Jarl of your village, defend the village from trolls and the undead. In Reavers of Midgard, you're trying to conquer. You're trying to go out and have epic battles at sea, raid villages and take stuff to improve your boats, or burn down farms and get terror tokens, or go subdue territories and bring them into your empire, or raid keeps and get their shiny metal stuff. It's a game that uses a mechanic that we call single worker placement. You're going to take your one worker, your ship in this case, and you're going to place it on one of the 6 action spaces on the board. When you do that, you're going to get the best possible version of that action, and then everyone else after you is going to get a worse and worse version of that same action. My favorite part of the game are these Reaver cards, these multi-use cards. Whenever you acquire these, you'll roll the dice in the top left corner and add them to your ship. So this yellow and this red, for instance, roll them, add them to your boat. Then I have a choice with this. I can either discard this off to the side to get 1 die set on the face of my choice. I can make this my new leader to make this die face wild and get a one-time benefit, or I can build this below decks to specialize this Reaver so that whenever one of these 4 main actions, raid villages, raid keeps, battle at sea, or subdue territories, gets taken, I get some benefit every time. So it's we had a limited number of copies here at GenCon. It's going to be out at retail probably October, November would be our best guess.
Yeah, so this is Altar Quest. It's our original fantasy setting. It's a world called Origami. In the setting, there are these things called altars, which are these large magical rocks that burst out of the ground, and they cause all kinds of monsters and stuff to swarm toward them for power. In this game, your heroes, you're out to try to pretty much save the altars. You're just trying to find them, cleanse them, defeat the villains in the game. The game is a cooperative game for 1 to 4 players, classic dungeon crawling. So every hero has their own unique deck of cards, villains, threats, and quests all have unique decks. It's what we call the modular deck system. So you can kind of mix and match all these fixed decks, and that's kind of creates your own unique play experience each time. So. Sure, the Kickstarter ended at the end of May. We just opened up late pledges yesterday, so anybody who missed the Kickstarter can still get in on the late pledges. The estimated delivery date, I believe, is May next year, which Blacklist is known for either getting things on time or early, so things are going really well with development. So it's looking pretty good, and hopefully we can, get some, retail distribution with it as well. So.
It's based on a era in Japan where they're starting to fold origami pieces, and they're doing this competition to fold their beautiful pieces and showcase it to the emperor. And what they're trying to do is basically connect 4 of their own pieces in a row, like Connect 4. Basically what you do on your turn is you take your tile, you put your piece on it, then you position it where you intend to slide it, and then you do the action that's on the tile, which is here, on this reference card. This one says move a piece, right? And then you slide everything over, and then you take your next tile in order to do your next round. So in a few months, this will be available. A lot of people are excited about it because it'll come with origami paper.
This is Imperial Spells and Steam by Level 99. Basically, in this game, we are building our network, expanding, delivering goods, as you do in those types of games. You're going to be running a company. Each company is asymmetrical and has different actions you can do. You also are going to have a captain of industry working for your company as well. That's like your player power. You get to choose one of those at the beginning of the game. Then over the course of the game, you'll be upgrading your actions like this. And then when you take these actions, now you get to do 2 things. So you upgrade the actions over the course of the game. You also can hire employees which have their own special abilities like this. And those are going to slot in as well and then help you expand your network, deliver goods, and that's how you score points. We only are selling it direct through the Level 99 store. So you can only get it there. We only did a few extra copies beyond the Kickstarter. So get it while supplies last. Just I don't know when the second printing is going to be or if there's even going to be one.
Hey guys, here Friday night, right in front of the convention center, and we are still going strong. You can see people in the background inside the convention still playing games. In addition to, there's a whole block party still going on, so you could get food at the food trucks right in the front of the convention center, which is really awesome. The nightlife here is just awesome. And everybody here seems super happy, cheerful. It's pretty awesome here. I'm going to show you some clips for the convention hall and then some rooms that are still going. Yeah, when they say it's 24/7 or when they say it's 24 hours a day, it is 24 hours a day, literally. I don't think anybody's going to sleep anytime soon. People are gaming all night. So let's join them. Good morning, good morning. Today's Saturday, day 3. Oh, today's supposed to be the busiest day because everybody has Saturday off, so we're going to see a lot more people. It's going to be a lot more crowded. I'm already a little bit tired. Let's hopefully get some more interviews and meet some more people. Alright, see you down there. Hi, I'm with Theresa from
Temple Gates Games.
Yep. She did Cannon Brawl and Race for the Galaxy app, and now
Shards of Infinity, which is this lovely game here. And Shards of Infinity is kind of the sequel or spiritual successor to Ascension, which is a really cool deck builder game that a lot of people play. It's got a lot of expansions and it's on people's phones. So Shards of Infinity adds kind of like a PvP sort of twist on it where it's last player standing wins, and it's a really fun game. So it's out now on iOS, Android, and Steam. You can play cross-platform multiplayer on all of those, and I'm really excited to show. We got a bunch of people playing at the show.
Cool. There was a beta?
Yeah, so we're working, so we did Race for the Galaxy, which is another great game by Tom Lehman from Rio Grande Games. And for those who play, there's also a game called Roll for the Galaxy. That board game app is coming out really, really soon, and you can sign up for the beta if you want to get involved. That's templegatesgames.com/beta, and you'll be the very first to play our unreleased as of yet newest board game app.
Cool.
This is an immersive experience game, as my friend probably spoke to you already about, yes. It is designed to help game masters raise their level. It has a bit of old schoolness to it, because I'm old, so I went to school a long time ago. Ha, yes, that's funny. No, it's not, it's terrible. But...
Are you a dad?
I am a father, yes I am. So, what we try to do is to help a game master embody the personalities of the non-player characters that are in the game. We try to bring more immersion, a feeling of depth, right? A tale that is an abiding and wonderful and telling saga. Sometimes tragic, sometimes amazing. And I tell you this, I promise you this, if you prepare for one of our games, I am convinced of this, you will run a great game. But you must prepare, because nothing we can do in life is done easy. It all takes a little work, but a little work gives great glory. Great to meet you, my friend.
Wonderful. Day number 3 under wraps. Just got done demoing another couple games of Root and Vast, and my throat is all sore, dry. But it was fun, man. I got to meet a lot of people. Yeah, today's Saturday. People expected a lot of people to be there. It wasn't much different than Friday though. Same amount of people trying to. You got to maneuver through and fight your way through, but all in all, it was a pretty good day. I picked up a couple things and got to meet a lot of people, a lot of designers, a lot of people in the industry, and I'm super excited to get back home and work on some content. So yeah, just one more day and I'm out of here. Actually a half day, because I'm leaving 3 o'clock and then I have to be on a plane at 5, so yeah, gotta get some rest, gotta get some dinner, and then I'll be home. All right, see ya. And I'm with my friend Eric Lang, right?
I think that's right.
Okay.
That seems right, yeah.
This is Patrick Leader of Leader Games.
Wait, now I'm obliged to do this now, I guess, yes. All right.
All right, he designed Vast, the Crystal Caverns, and also helped out with Root.
Yep.
Why don't you talk about that?
So I was very intrigued by the idea of asymmetry a couple of years ago, and I've always liked variant or asymmetric roles and things like that, and so I'd worked on a couple asymmetric designs before that, but then I saw this fellow named David Somerville working on a game called Trove at the time, now Vast, and fell in love with the design when I saw it. He's an amazing graphic designer, so he's able to explain the game very easily. It was very relatable. And basically what he'd done is he'd taken an entire adventure and folded each part of the adventure into somebody's chair. So the knight, normally in a dungeon crawler or an adventure game like that, you have a lot of heroes. You just have one hero, the knight, and that works. That was really cool, just having that one character against, playing the odds. And then he said, well, what if the monsters are controlled by a player? Of course, that's been done before in Descent and games like that. And so, but he said, these are the goblins, they fight the knight, they can make more creatures appear during the game. And ultimately, the goblins would be forced to bring a dragon onto the board eventually, and the knight would win if they killed the dragon. Well, then he said, what if the dragon was a player? And so the dragon starts out in play, and starts playing that way. And then he said, we need one more person. I know, people want to play the cave. So the game's set in a cave, and they want to play the cave. And so when I saw that, and frankly his original design was very simple and kind of elegant in some ways, and I was just in love. It was so cool. And so I made him an offer for the game. It was going to require some redesign. Eventually I took it in. I played it 6 times the first 48 hours I owned it, and just started working on asymmetric games from there. So yeah. Root is also asymmetric. I don't know if we're going to maintain. It's very hard to play test. I don't know if we're going to maintain that pace. But so far, So yeah.
Okay, so you have Mysterious Manor coming out in a couple months?
Yes. So that's the second. So Vast the Crystal Caverns was the first Vast title. There's a new standalone title called Vast the Mysterious Manor. Yeah, and it is kind of the same roles, but they play very differently from. So there is still a hero, but the hero plays differently than the knight in the original Vast. And same with the monster, and same with the horde, and so on. So yeah.
So how can we pick it up, and when does it come out?
So if you want to, you can go to our website and pre-order it. Otherwise, it'll be going to distributors in the next couple of months, probably by October. And it also comes, not comes with, but there's an expansion called the Haunted Hallways, which adds 2 more alternates. There's another hero, and there's another monster that you can play with. Also, it's standalone, but the 2 games are compatible, so you can have Crystal Caverns characters in the Mysterious Manor and vice versa. So, yeah.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Thank you.